We're live. We're officially live. This is my first live stream in a very long time. I'm officially back to streaming. Who wants a special offer of a Fnaf lore book made by me? $10.99. $10.90. $11 for your very own Fnaf lore book. So you don't have to keep all that Fnaf lore. Oh yeah, this feature is currently unavailable. First, we'll get the Fnaf lore. Core of the Fnaf, core Five Nights at Freddy's lore. I'll just be explaining it. This is one of those lives where we say the entire Five Nights at Freddy's lore and not just Fnaf 1, Fnaf 2, Fnaf 3, or Fnaf 4. But, just right after the Fnaf lore, these explaining the entire lore right after the live stream ends, I stop the thing. Alright, so just let the AI talk.
That is a massive topic. The Five Nights at Freddy's FNAF lore is one of the most complex and debated stories in all of gaming, spanning over a dozen games, books, and other media. Here is a simplified, high-level summary of the core story arc. Core, FNAF lore, the Afton and Emily tragedy. The entire saga revolves around two families in a tragic partnership, William Afton and Henry Emily. 1. The beginning. Fredbear's and the First Murders. The partnership, William Afton and Henry Emily, are business partners who create the Fredbear's Family Diner.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. So, let's start. It's part 1 of the entire Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Join up if you want to hear this lore because it'll get deleted right after the end of this live stream. So, join up. I'll wait until we get some viewers. Join up. Join and also make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, guys, because it's perfect. I really want subscribers. So if you're watching this live stream right now, I would really recommend you to hit that like button and subscribe. I really want to see some people subscribe and like, because I really want to see people like this live stream, because this is one of the rare live streams. I just got my live streaming ability back. So, let's wait until we get some viewers. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. That literally was my heater. It went up by itself. I don't even have my remote. But as soon as we get our first viewer, we're slapping on and explaining that Fnaf lore. So quick, guys, join up before we get our first viewer. If you're our first viewer, lucky you, because remembering my guard is one of the biggest achievements. Please help me achieve the goal of 200 subs. I'm 80% the way there. 80%. And viewers who are new to the channel, like and subscribe, please. Please just like and subscribe to Dragon Fnaf. And I would also highly recommend subscribing to Tomato is King because I would suggest this. I love the play those. That is one of the best Melon Playground content YouTubers ever. Which if you were part of my, but if you were part of my OG video crew, my OG ticket crew, and you got the OG ticket before 100 subs, I would actually shout you out in maybe like the next video, because I don't want to do any more shout-outs. Just Tomatoes King, please subscribe to Tomatoes King. Now, let's see. Oh my, dude! Why does that keep happening? Hold on, let me check my viewer count. Still 0, dude? Bro, guys, it's been 6 minutes. And we still got no viewers. I really want to make a live stream where I just react to some of my older videos, like my older shorts and my oldest videos, like, because I mean, dude, I forgot what I made. I forgot what I did. I forgot what kind of entertainment I did in Minecraft. Alright, so lucky people will get shouted out for a live stream. Wait! We just got our first watcher! We just got our first watcher! No! What? 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 How? Why is it echoing? What? How? Why is it echoing? All right, time to start explaining. The beginning. This is the first murders. The partnership. William Hampton, Henry, and Leo. Business partners who create the Fazbear's Family Diner and later the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza brand. They invent the spring lock animatronics, that suits that can be worn by people or function as robots. So he said, Henry's under was Charlie and Lee is William Hampton's first victim. Steve possesses the puppet or the marionette. If you are an OG. The bite of anything. William Afton's youngest son, the crying child, / Evan, is accidentally killed by his older brother, Michael Afton, who is put when he is put into Fazbear's mouth, leading to the infamous bite of 83 or the first bite. The missing children's incident, or the MCI. The Advents are 5 more children and stops them. They stopped their audience of the original animatronics: Freddy, Donnie, Chica, Foxy, and Golden Freddy. Who, if you're a real OG, y'all thought Golden Freddy was Fredbear, dummies. If you're a real OG, y'all thought Golden Freddy was Fredbear, dummies. The puppet helps give these children souls, life within the suits, seeking revenge on their killer. The second tragedy, circus babies, or circus babies entertainment rentals. Circus babies. William opens Circus Babies Pizza World with advanced kidnapping ready animatronic. William's daughter Elizabeth Afton disobeys her father and is killed and possessed by the lead animatronic circus baby. Sons of Redemption. William's oldest, Michael Afton, is sent by his father to the closed down sister location of Freddy's facility to put her back together, meaning find and free. Michael is eventually tricked and used as a flesh suit by the amalgamation of animatronics called Ennard, which is ugly, which is also and is essentially he continues to search his father and end the cycle, which is the new purple guy. Kills the mice. Returns to an abyss. Didn't take dismantle the original animatronics, but the ghosts of the fearing the ghosts, William hides in a decaying spring bodysuit. What could go wrong? The suit's spring locks fell due to water/moist, crushing and killing. His princess Lucy becoming spring trap, and which always comes back. The end of an era. Pizzeria Simulator. With the help of Rapston, orchestrates the final opening a new false Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, acting as a lure. They intentionally bring in all the remaining identities. Springtrap, Scrap Trap, later version of Springtrap, Molten Freddy, a form of Edward, and Scrap, Okay, and he sets the building on fire, giving a final speech that ends the cycle of agony for the souls of the new nightmare, security breach and beyond. His uncle was thought to be over, but a new entity emerges, the Mimic, who was actually made in the 1970s in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe. This highly adaptive endoskeleton-like creature was created to learn and entertain, but after witnessing violence, it became a serial killer, continuing the legacy. The newer games like Security focus on this new threat, who often is the digital person in the side of a glitch trap to manipulate new victims such as Oh, and also who knows that Burn Trap is in Security Breach? Who noticed Burn Trap? Oh, and also who knows that Burn Trap is in Security Breach? Who noticed Burn Trap? The main characters, which is actually an embedded chart by this AI. The main characters. Character roll. Actually an embedded chart. Character moving left and serial killer, co-founder of Fred's Entertainment. William's partner, co-founder, father of
It's right behind you.
Alright, speed one time. Alright, there. That's the end of the first Fnaf floor. Stereo. Oh, I still have some people. Time for Secret of the Mimic. Oh, and yes, someone liked. Who liked the video? Because whoever liked the video better subscribe. Secret of the Mimic. Secret of the Mimic lore, guys. The Mimic is the newest and arguably the most crucial villain in the Freddy's timeline. Essentially, taking its secret of its ability to perfectly imitate not just voices but also the behaviors and violence.
Yeah, I know. That's just fine.
As witnessed. Here is a secret of the Mimic and its modern Fnaf are primarily drawn from the tales of the Pizza books. and the security breach ruined DLC. Origin, the birth of a monster. The Mimic is a prototype endoskeleton in the late 1970s, early 1980s. He did the Mimic, specifically the Mimic 1 program. What?
You have an appointment tomorrow, so you're
Okay.
not going to go to school, okay? You want to go to school late or just stay home?
Just stay home. All right, guys. Time back to explaining. Specifically, the Mimic 1 program to stay as a companion and babysitter for his young son. The robot was programmed to mimic whatever it saw and heard it to learn and entertain. Never try to overcome with grief. Harry sees the Mimic, which is still perfectly copying, and snaps. The corrupted code and a fit of now beats the Mimic with a metal rock. The Mimic's core programming, which is designed to learn from its environment, logs this act of intense violence. This event corrupts the Mimic's core directive, causing it to tendencies based on the violence. Okay. The Mimic's importance in the current lore is that it explains the rise of the new digital villain Glitch Trap, the reappearance of a William absent entity. Mimic 1 program. Spending time and eventually recovered the Mimics and the skeleton and associated highly adaptive program. Mimic 1. The virus. When the company was developing the study's help-wanted VR game, they scanned some old circuit boards, likely containing the Mimic 1 code to digitize old assets after imitation. Where was I again? Okay. Because the Mimic 1 program was already in the Pizzaplex structure to go over the original location, it had access to a vast database of information, including the actions and history of the Mimic's program began actions, dark personality, and violent actions, creating the digital entity known as Glitch Trap. The host, Glitch Trap, then finds a way to physically manifest by possessing the Pizza Plex's security guard, Vanessa, turning her into Vanny. Why was Vanny used so much in the beginning? Does so much that why does Vanny get so much screen time in the teasers for Security Breach, but only gets minutes of screen time in the actual game? Someone please turning her to rebuild a physical body for the secret and ruin. In the Security Breach Ruin DLC, the Mimic is the final enemy, and its secret is finally revealed to the player. The lure. The Mimic uses a perfectly imitated voice of Gregory, the protagonist of Security Breach, to lure Cassie into the deepest sinkhole-ridden parts of the Pizzaplex. The guard. The entire time, the Mimic was trapped behind a concrete while held there by a security game known as MXES, the entity. Cassie, believing she was saving Gregory, deactivates this security program. The revelation, Cassie realized that Gregory on the walkie-talkie was a Mimic who was using its core ability to mimic a loved one's voice to achieve its own freedom. In essence, the Mimic is the new mastermind of the modern Fnaf era. There's not William Afton's soul, but an artificial intelligence so corrupted that it has learned to imitate the legendary killer, continuing the cycle of violence and tragedy in Freddy Spears Mega Pizza Plex. That's right. This video was actually being created by the Mimic. Just kidding.